One very funny aspect of JRPGs in general, aside from fishing, is the fact that a lot of them have a glossary of sorts, a page or a system dedicated to collecting terms, ideas, and characters. Most people never ever interact with these things, but they can be useful resources for lore nerds like me, and it also brings some really unintentionally funny things to the public. Hi, I'm Ducky, and today I want to talk about Lyria's Journal, Granblue's version of the glossary, and bring up some of my favorite entries, either because they are cool, or funny, or both. Just some interesting entries that you might have never checked before, because why would you? And regrettably, it's Guild Wars week. I'm probably farming Nightmare 200s right now, as this video will launch right in the middle of finals. As such, I had to pick a topic that would allow me for a low effort video, one that I could write, record and edit during the event's downtime. I apologize in advance. Delete Guild Wars. The first entry will be the 6 dragons, found under the Archive tab and unlocked by clearing Old Bond. The element birthing wedges that allow the world to maintain its shape. When the Omnipotent first formed the Sky Realm, these dragons came about as a way to define the world's laws. Strictly speaking, they do not serve the Omnipotent and are directly linked to the Sky Realm. Unbeknownst to those in the skies, the Astral Realm and the Moon also have their respective wedges. Though the 4 Primarchs later created by the Astrals affect the elements in different ways from the 6 dragons, the 2 groups are akin to 2 sides of the same coin, and thus have an influence on each other. Temporal feedback from the world gave each of the 6 dragons a unique personality, a result in accordance with the destructive nature of the Sky God. At the time of the Sky Realm's creation, there were many more than just 6 wedges. Those lost over time have either had their roles filled by existing wedges, or simply resulted in a distortion in the world. It is the true dragons who must attune those distortions, applying pressure to the world to prevent its collapse. The nature of each true dragon differs depending on the distortion it covers. Whew! I tried to give that a proper write-up, but basically what it comes down to is that they do all love the skies, so I doubt they will go off trying to dye it out in their own color. Like, how boring would a monocolor world be anyway, you know? Besides, the world's got some built-in redundancies. It can spring back from a lot, though I have to admit, things have been getting kinda dicey lately. Well, gotta run now. Till next time, Orologia out! This one is pretty long, but I love it. For starters, it's very rich. It explains a lot about the world, the 6 dragons, and even mentions the Primarchs and the Moon. But my favorite part is how it was written by Orologia themselves. It's rare for a journal entry to not be either written in Lyria's POV or in a very generic, matter-of-fact way. So this really stands out. And what stands out the most is how this is from Old Bond, an event where Orologia does not show up at all. They are mentioned by name like once, but they only show up for real almost 8 months later, in one Deus Fate episode. I always loved this entry. Up next, we have a hilarious entry, Santa Claus, found under the Characters tab and unlocked by clearing Thunder Showdown. That hasn't happened since July 2019... Anyway. On winter's longest, holiest night, he travels the Isles to spread joy and presents to all. It's said that he only gives presents to those who have been nice, but he believes all children have good in their hearts. The entry itself is a nothing burger, as expected from something written in 2014. But it's so funny to me how Santa Claus is real and canon and my friend in Granblue. Every year he shows up and he keeps doing increasingly stranger things and no one bats an eye. Just last year he brought back the ghost of Yaya's mom. What is going on here? I have so many questions. Okay, this one is interesting. Amazing Cigarette, found under the Archive tab and unlocked by clearing Showtime, Legend of the Blue Yonder. a type of tobacco with characteristically sweet smell, distributed to young people by a rogue gang. Commonly known as mesic, its hazardous ingredients put those who smoke it in a state of euphoria, while at the same time dulling their sense of pain and ability to think. Highly toxic and addictive, continued abuse of this drug can result in visual and auditory hallucinations, as well as bring on abnormal behavior. Amazing Cigarette is currently labeled as an illegal drug. Possession or any usage thereof is under the strict control of the Skydome Bureau of Investigation. Yeah. That's Skywid. Granblue talking about drugs isn't new. Serenity Heaven has been a thing for years and was even central to one anniversary event. But come on, calling it Amazing Cigarette is so funny, especially when we know the herb is legal in Japan. I wonder if Santa Claus has anything to do with this. We know Unot probably does. Lastly, you all saw it coming. Nereus found under the Characters tab and unlocked by clearing Unbound Asterism. I am watching you. Well, that's a very ominous and cryptic way to end this video, because, knowing her, that's probably not a joke. And that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a quote-unquote good Guild Wars, or as good as this bad event can get. Let me know in the comments what rank you are planning to get. Oh, and also, what's your favorite journal entry? Next video should be back to something with more editing, when Guild Wars is over. Anyway, this was Ducky, and I'll see you all later.